Welcome to the bonus session. Oh my gosh, do we have exciting stuff for you today? Because this is like an extra put together little goodness that is going to be able to help catapult you forward. And what we have is the experts from our Breakthrough Academy I asked them, I'm like, can you do just a quick snippet video, 2 to 3 minutes of based on your expertise, what you really feel people need to have a six-figure client finding system. And so I have some of those videos that I'm going to share with you that they sent in. And we have an extra special treat. Our lead generation expert is here with us live. So Christina is going to be, yeah, you're going to get great goodness from her. And I know that is always one of the most favorite topics is lead generation and how to get that consistent flow of people coming into your system so that you can find those clients really effectively and have a big impact in people's world. So let's go, and I'm going to share the screen with some slides again. Hang on, I got to get to the right screen here. There we go. Bonus day. This is, let me put this on. Present. Okay, there we go. Can you see the slides? Are we good? Okay, so this is our bonus day for the six-figure client finding for Rockstar coaches. And in part one, we went through how to save loads of time and energy as you design your six-figure client system, all about personalization, making sure every piece of it fits you, fits your life, fits your calendar, fits your style, because then you're going to attract the right people too. And it's going to feel a lot simpler, right? So in part two, we discussed how to create consistent and long-lasting results and enjoyment for both you and your prospects by ensuring all the pieces of the six-figure system are in place. Because if we're missing any of them, we can see people drop off and wonder why we're not getting the results that we want. So we've got to have that complete prospect path. In part three, we went through how to quickly and exponentially grow your income and your impact through expanding and scaling your six-figure client system. So that is all about the expansion, the automation. And when you get this all in place, you are one personalized prospect path away from the six-figure business with balance that you really want. So that's what we're aiming for, is to make sure you have that personalized prospect path really set up so that you can have the business that you're looking for and the life you're looking for as well. So here's the three components, kind of a quick review of what we've gone over in these three parts. This is what you must have to get Rockstar results. If any of these pieces are missing, it's going to be wobbly. It's going to be inconsistent. So first, we want to make sure we have the balance, that personalization piece for simplicity, for sustainability, and for enjoyment. That's what's going to make the ease come, I got this, I can do this. And it helps keep our belief up. It keeps our energy up. It feels fun. It feels like, I got this, we can do this. So that piece of it here, and of course, we talked about our balance project is the first step in getting that. The first step in the whole thing, because that's what will give you this, I should say. The second piece you absolutely have to have is your personalized prospect path. When you have all the pieces of a solid prospect path and they're all really well connected and your prospects can move through the steps, that's when you can get consistency in your results, predictability in your results, and flow in your results. And then the third piece that you want to have is the expansion and the scaling systems. So once you have this balance piece in, that's the balance project, this is what we call the pillar program, getting a personalized prospect path in place. And then the third piece, when you have those, you want to go into the expansion and scaling systems so that you can speed things up, so it doesn't have to take a long time, so that you can really reach more people quickly. And so that you also want to have the flexibility, because life is dynamic. You're going to have things happen. I'm going to have things happen. We're all going to have things happen, right? We're going to get sick. We're going to want to go on vacation. We might have unexpected relatives show up and stay with us for a month. Like, we just never know, right? So we want to also make sure that it's set up in a way that allows us that flexibility, that when life happens, we're not, yo-yoing up and down. All right, so The third one then is also the scalability. We want to have those expansion and scaling systems so that we can reach more people, really get it out there, because you are a Rockstar coach, right? You claimed that coming into this event that you have something powerful. And so we want to make sure that you can scale it up to reach more people. So I officially invited in part 3 you to come join the Breakthrough with Balance Academy. And that is where you'll establish your 6-figure client finding system, one that matches you, matches your prospects, matches your personal life. And there's 3 different pieces to it, 3 different options. So this chart, if you want a copy of this, DM me, let me know. I can send this through. It gives you kind of a really fast snapshot of what the different projects involve and how you can start really progressing towards that 6-figure client finding system that you're wanting. So this is the roadmap. This is another one you can DM me and ask me for, the breakthrough roadmap. We went through this yesterday to really talk about what would be the flow of creating this. So the first thing we mentioned is that balance project piece, where you're going to hit new levels of success in your business and personal life without feeling exhausted, scattered, or torn. And then we want to get into the pillar project, where you're turning strangers into long-term direct clients on repeat in a way that matches you and your personal life. And then we want to get into, that's the pillar program. Then we want to get into the Breakthrough Academy, where you're going to go through all the pieces of those core pillars of your business to make sure that they are phenomenal, so you can have that solid, growing business that feels like a lot of fun and that you have a consistent flow of clients coming into. So the fulfillment piece, where you're taking your program to new levels of uniqueness and specialty to get even more outstanding results. The offering, where you're watching your sales skyrocket with incredibly irresistible offer presentations in multiple forms. Then the feast, where you're experiencing your prospects saying, wow, what now? Every time that you present. And then the feeding, where you're expanding your audience quickly and earning the trust and respect of masses of strangers who admire your work. And then the finding, which, like I mentioned, Christina is our specialist in this one, where we catapult your income and your impact with a consistent flow of new leads that want what you have to offer. So those are, there's your path. That's what we take you through in the Breakthrough Academy, the Breakthrough Roadmap. And so again, option 1, that balance project, it's only $497. It's 3 months of live calls, plus you get the balance project for life. And then we had option 2 was the pillar program, which is only $1997 right now. And that is 6 months with calls twice every single week, and lifetime access to the balance project and the pillar project. And then we have the full package, the Breakthrough Academy, the creme de la creme of it all. And that is only $6,997. And that is a year. That is 12 months where you have 5 experts, group coaching, personal coaching multiple times per week, lifetime access to the balance project and the pillar project. And it's all wrapped up in this beautiful, personalized, conversational, we're going to move you, work with you on your business through the program. So those were the 3 options we talked about yesterday in part 3. And these are some of the amazing women involved. So you're going to hear from today Paula and Kimberly, and Christina is here with us live. Katie was sick, unfortunately, so we're not going to hear from her today, but you can always jump into our Facebook group and you'll see snippets from her of some powerful stuff. She's our tech and automations expert. All right, so let me stop my screen share and come back, and we're going to dive in. So first, I want to share with you, Kimberly, grab your pen and paper, because Kimberly was a client in the Breakthrough Academy, and she had a 50% increase in her income in 2 weeks after coming in. And then in 3 months, she actually doubled her income. And then when she was finished her, well, she wasn't finished her program. She kept renewing her program with us. She kept saying, I'm not going anywhere. This has changed my life. Well, I'm going to continue. I ended up hiring her as a coach because she has a real specialty. So you'll hear she's got an incredible specialty. Let me share the screen with you so that you can meet Kimberly and hear some of the pieces that she really believes are what make a 6-figure client finding system work. So let's go. There we go.
Hello, hello.
Can you guys
I
hear
am
her?
Kimberly Faulkner, your time and process improvement coach. And I love talking all things process improvement. I want to help you go faster, better, more efficient so that you can get. I am a certified master black belt in Lean Six Sigma. As you can imagine, Lean is all about how to make processes lean. How can we do fewer steps? How can we make it more efficient? How can we make it without error as much as possible? And that is my jam. I work with clients, particularly small businesses, helping them improve their processes and helping them get things done with fewer or less resources. So, my role in the academy is to help everyone go faster with whatever it is that they're trying to do. So, I'm going to help you make your process go faster. I'm going to help you remove steps that you don't need. I'm going to talk to you some about how to automate some things, and I'm going to teach you how to find joy while doing it all because we'll find processes that work for how you work, not just a cookie cutter plan. So, three things I think that you would absolutely love about being in the academy is I think uh, what I loved when I was going through the academy was having a step by step process. As you can imagine, as a project manager, I love to have everything laid out. And so working with Carolyn allowed me to have a step by step process. And because she was coaching me, I didn't have to worry about the entire process. I only had to work on the step that I was on, knowing that the next step would be available when I needed it. So I absolutely love that. The second thing that I really enjoy, especially now working in the academy, is helping people get unstuck. So you get to something, you don't know how to move around it. I just talked to someone not that long ago that said, okay, I did an event, I got a ton of leads, and I can't figure out how to keep up with them or how to stay in touch with them, or I just got it all over the place and I'm not doing a good job of keeping up. And so we worked together very quickly in about 15 to 20 minutes and came up with a process for her that worked, that she could do, that didn't feel overwhelming. And she walked away knowing that she now had a plan for all those leads that she got. So pretty amazing, right? And the third thing that I really like about the Academy is the customization, meaning when you come to us and you have a problem, I'm going to talk to you a few minutes about who you are and what you like before I offer a solution. So if you're someone that loves to write in notebooks, I'm not going to offer you a solution that causes you to have to go download an app and put everything into an app. So we work with you to give you a customized strategy that works for you. And having the academy gives you access to a bunch of us. So even if I'm working on something and I say, okay, you need maybe some more technical support, then I can offer you our technical coach so that you get um, everything you need in one place. It's a pretty amazing place to be. I hope you choose to join us. Have a great day.
So that is Kimberly. Oh my gosh, she had so much goodness in there. So for your six-figure client finding system, some of the things that, what did you pull out of that video? The idea of having a step-by-step is what got her there, like not having to worry about all of it at the same time, but just working on one piece at a time, having it customized so that, like she was saying, when she works with clients in the academy, asking, where are you at? What have you got? Where are you coming from? What do you love? What's happening? And making sure that that plan is customized for you, like not doing an app if you love pen and paper type thing. And then I heard her mention also having a bunch of experts, like being able to refer within the team to make sure all the pieces of your business can come together for you. So yeah, I mean, there was so much goodness in there, but that is Kimberly. She is our process and time expert. Again, black belt in Six Sigma, which I had no idea even existed before, but just when I met her, I was like, wow, you're good. And so that's why we brought her on as part of our coaching team in the academy. You'll love her. She's amazing. So Kimberly also does part of our balance project. The first of the options that I was telling you about, she does a power hour every week. I do one, she does one. So that's part of the live piece that you're getting with the balance project. So what I'm going to do here is show you a little bit inside. I need to switch screens. Oh, hang on, I grabbed the wrong one. Let me grab this. We're on the slides right now. I need to get off those slides and bring it over here. So this is, I promised you today that you would see a little bit inside the academy. So this is the Breakthrough Academy. What you're looking at here is if you do option 3, you'd have all of this. Now, the Balance Project would have these two. So this is where we take you through the process. Well, you get to go through on your pace, your time, little short snippet videos that you can just fit into your world so that you're not slowing down your business build or slowing down your life, but that it's actually integrating and you can just get things done, make things simpler, make things faster, move very quickly. This is where you're going to set up that 12-month proactive plan that's really personalized for you, that brings in all the areas of your life. That is going to be the process that you can walk through here, and you get to keep it forever so that anytime you have a switch in your world, you can do it again. So it's really helpful, really useful. There's even pieces in there that you're going to be grabbing and using kind of as you go through your day-to-day business that will help organize things, simplify things, make things faster. And the clarity that comes with it is incredible. And then over here is the Balance Power Hours. Now, this is where Kimberly and I do a live group coaching call every single week. So there's 2, and we record them. So again, we are giving you the flexibility that if you don't want to get on live, if you don't have the ability to get on live, it's all there for you and you can watch it whenever it works for you. And I always encourage people, when you're watching a replay, throw it on chipmunk mode. And what is chipmunk mode? It means when you go down to the little cogwheel in the bottom right-hand corner and you click on speed and you put us on 1.5 or 2x speed. We sound like chipmunks, but you can get through the content very, very quickly. It's a really effective way to get a concept and then maybe review pieces for the actual implementation. Okay, so there is that. And then what I want to show you here is some of the things that some of our clients have said. I showed you this before. It's a wonderful, easy way you can get testimonials from your clients too, is just have a Google Doc embedded somewhere. And so the question here, I have to move the Zoom things. The question here was, what would you tell others about Carolyn and this was the Academy project? Right on point, incredibly informative. Everything she and her team has said in the videos and calls is spot on what I'm working on. Everything she suggested has been a breakthrough. And here it's the key piece, giving me clarity and direction for my business and my life. It's relevant. I can start using it right now and see personal growth in my business right now. So that's the key piece, right? Is that it's not something you have to, like this long project. It's changes today. That's the Balance Project. Definitely worth the time invested, evaluating life and business as a process, focus on what isn't working, and allows you to see where you need to put your attention to get the life you are desiring. Carolyn's been amazing. It helped me through steps, stopped me from jumping too far ahead. Excuse me. Have you ever felt that like I'm jumping, I'm all over the place, I've got so many ideas that I'm not sure what to work on? This can keep that flow going. This person said, I tend to overthink things. Her mantra of move forward with imperfect progress has been a major breakthrough. I tend to want everything perfect and very detailed. So this person was able to move very quickly because of having the Balance Project and being able to move forward very effectively. Reflection's important, looking deeper, pinpointing what's necessary helped me do just that, enabled me to feel like I'm on my way to getting more refined and better clarity. So you can see this, it's all about I'm moving, I'm changing, things are shifting, I'm going, I've got results now, I've got clarity. It's simpler. That's what the Balance Project does, so that you can walk away. And I say a 12-month plan, but it doesn't have to be a 12-month plan. It's about getting all the pieces of your life pulled together, all the pieces of your business pulled together, and really designing it in a powerful, proactive way so that your business is you. Your business feels simple because it matches who you are. And the schedule and the planning is flexible and it allows for all the pieces of your life to be able to flow together, so you're not feeling pulled in all these different directions. So that is what the Balance Project is. And again, that's the one that's just $497. And it's 3 months of those live calls I was talking about with Kimberly that you just met. Okay, so let's move on. I want you to hear from another expert. We're going to hear from Paula. Now, Paula is our social media coach in the Breakthrough Academy. And Paula shares 3 tips of what she believes you need for a 6-figure client finding system. And of course, this is related to social media because that's her expertise. And Paula will tell you as well that she was a client before we hired her as a team member. So where is Paula's video? There it is. Let's bring it back to 0 and go.
Hey, my friends, it's Paula Baker, your social media coach, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. I'm going to just tell you a little bit about me, and then we're going to jump into a little bit about what I help you do in the academy. And I'm going to give you 3 things that you need in place in order to have a 6-figure finding client system. So I'm so excited. Again, I'm Paula Baker. I have been building my direct sales business for 28 years. That's how I started. And this all sort of evolved into me becoming a social media coach in 2020. After going through the academy with Carolyn, I realized how much I loved working on social media and decided that I wanted to do it as a business. So now I also have a social media coaching business. So I'm excited to be here with you and be your social media expert today. I teach and love all things social media, and just it is my jam. I love it. And so I love teaching you how to get things set up. I love teaching you how to grow things through your social media. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about that in a second. But I want you to set up your social media the right way. I am really an expert at that. I love helping you get it set up and being able to work in your social media in a way that is easy, it's fun, and you get results. And so that's what we're going to be doing when we work together, when you join the academy. So 3 things that you need in place. I want to give you 3 things that you can walk away from here today and understand that you need these 3 things in place in order to build your 6-figure client finding system. Okay, so the first thing is you need a content system. You need to know what content you're going to be putting out. You need to know how to work through that content on a daily basis. That seems easy and fun. And so we're going to talk about what type of content that you could create for your business and what you need to do in that content in order to draw people to you. So the content system is everything content. The second thing that you need is you need a personal brand, and that brand needs to show up in all of your content and everything that you do. So it should be entwined into your emails and all of the things that you do, especially your social media. So content system, a personal brand that flows into the content system, and then you need tracking systems. And specifically with social media, you need to track the content that you're putting out so that you know what works, you know what people respond to, you know what people are into, so that you can create more of that content. So you're going to track the results that you get through your content. So specifically, these are the things that I believe you need in order to grow that client finding system that you're looking for. So I hope that I get to work with you and see you in the academy. And I am so excited that I got to share with you today. Have an awesome day.
And so that is Paula. Oh my gosh, her accent. I could listen to her forever. I love it. I love it. So she absolutely is a social media expert. Again, was a client in the academy, and then actually started building a second business with the social media piece. And we brought her in because her expertise was absolutely amazing. And to be able to coach from a perspective of having been a client is a really nice piece, because she's been through the process. So it makes it really, really powerful. So in there, one of the pieces of the pillar program, that is that social media piece. Let me bring you in here, back to here. The pillar program, you do have both the balance pieces there, and then you also have the pillar project, and you have the pillar power hours. So the live group power hours for the balance project is twice a month. The live pillar power hours, those are twice a week. So you have lots of opportunities to pop in, talk to coaches, get support, figure out where you're at, what you need to do next, what's happening. And so I want to take you inside the pillar program. Okay, so you can see a little bit about what it looks like inside these membership areas. And so the first thing is there's always a kind of a welcome section to get you situated. And this is like you can see this is a welcome video. This talks about the power hours with me. This talks about the power hours with Kimberly. The links are there, the descriptions, they're like, it just makes it easy. You go in, you click, you join. Like, come join on us. You'll be on Zoom with us and we go through. So it makes it super simple. Everything's right here. Anytime you have questions, you just click here and submit a question and our team gets back to you. So you are not just buying a course that you're on your own, but you're actually in with a team of people who are working on your business with you. It's fantastic. The speed, the difference that it makes, and the simplicity of the build for building those 5 core pillars, it makes all the difference. And then we get into the academy orientation, where right out of the gate, I'm going to tell you what you've got access to, where it is, how do you get it, what's happening, and all the pieces that you have to be able to build your business so that you can just do it quickly and efficiently. And then we also give you tech suggestions so that if you are in need of different platforms to build your business really effectively on and get your 6-figure client finding system in place, we help you with that. So what I'm going to do is, and then actually, let me just show you all the different pieces. Remember those core things. There's your fulfillment piece, the offering, the feast, the feeding, the finding. So all there in a beautiful progression laid out for you so you don't have to think about what to work on next. And let me show you inside what they kind of look like inside of one. This is one of the sections. So it's got a quick introduction video telling you what is happening. That is 1 minute and 45 seconds. And again, you can click on these cogwheels, click on speed and speed it up. So we make things efficient, quick, so you can really put this into your day-to-day life. Workbooks so that you can walk away with the material personalized for you, laid out, ready to work with, ready to move. Well, you're working with it as you go through. And then look at these videos and how short they are. Okay, all these little pieces so that you can get the pieces done and really progress quickly in your results. All of these super short success checks. See, this one was a little bit longer because now it's looking at the whole thing that you just went through and saying, all right, let's double check that it's all in place. And so that's where you can have all the pieces. And then there's even videos of Q&As that we've had with clients on our group coaching calls to make sure that you feel really solid in what's happening. So we're there with you. So that gives you an idea of what it's like inside our programs. And the categories, again, we are going to walk you through all the pieces of making sure that your 6-figure client finding system is set up. These are the categories laid out in order, super simple for you to be able to walk through step by step by step by step to something powerful, effective, and really, really impactful for both you and your prospects. All right, so, let me show you these. Here's some of the feedback on this. What would you tell someone who might consider doing this program? If you're lost in your business, this program can give you a clear picture of what's really going on. If you want your happy spot, I love that. That's great. If you want to get clear on what's sucking the life out of you, oh my gosh, I love how some of these are phrased, and what you need to let go of, this is for you. The tools and activities in this program are game changers. Introduce the concepts so well that I understand them, but don't get overwhelmed. That's the simplicity of having a step-by-step milestone path to follow, right? Is to do the activities and workshops and discover your real strengths, passions, and time wasters. You may be surprised after assessing activities for success and joy and value, right? So we're always designing this personalized for you. This program's a life changer. I'm so glad I found Carolyn in this program. I'm learning a lot, but I need so much more, which I'm sure will come. If you're stuck or you need clarity, this is for you. Embrace the new mindset. Do it. So these are all from clients in the program. Here's some more. My goodness. I felt stuck in my business and dissatisfied. Not anymore. I mean, that says something huge right there. If you're lost or need to fine tune on what's going on, stop wasting time. Get in this course. Carolyn has made this course very clear and concise. Videos are great to explain everything before I start doing the exercises. I love that it pertains to individuals, to be individually, not just the masses, how things are done. It's essential, the time management piece of it, because everything we do is based on your personal life first. Okay, so here's where, so that is the Pillar Program and the Balance Project. And then we have the Breakthrough Academy. And the Breakthrough Academy, this is where we get to the best part of today, is when you get to actually talk with coaches and you get to actually hear from the experts in the pieces of where your prospect path is. There's going to be parts where you're like, oh my gosh, but there's so much to this. How can I possibly figure all this out from a video? You can't. You can't. You need to be able to have that back and forth with someone. And so today you're not going to get a back and forth, but you get to meet live one of our coaches, Christina, who is our lead generation coach, we call her. But oh my gosh, expertise in online paid ads, expertise in like just so many things. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to you, Christina. I'm going to spotlight you and have you just introduce yourself, tell them all your amazing goodness. And then she's also going to share with you three of, I don't know if you have 2, 3, 5, whatever, but tips on how to make a really great 6-figure client finding system happen. So I'm going to pop off and leave it to you. I'm still going to be here, but I'm just going to be watching.
Hey everyone, thank you so much, Carolyn. My name is Christina, and I am a digital marketing and advertising strategist. So I am here to help you just maximize your presence online for effective lead generation with both organic and paid ads. So it's not just all about spending money on paid advertising. The organic side of it absolutely plays a part as well. So, a little about me. I have been a lifelong entrepreneur, pretty much. I have built several of my own businesses over the years, while also what I like to say, moonlighting in the corporate world at times as well. But for the past 16 years, I have been exclusively working in the digital marketing and advertising space. It's what I love. I love helping business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs ramp up their lead gen efforts so that they can get their products and services seen and sold. And that's exactly what we work on inside the Breakthrough with Balance Academy, because it is so vital to your long-term business success that you are consistently connecting with your ideal target audience, not just anyone and everyone, but your ideal, most valuable prospects online. And that you're also helping them take actions that ultimately lead them to make a purchase with you. And connecting is the key word here, because just posting some random content online consistently is not enough. You can be very active online. You can even have a large number of people following you. But if you are not connecting with your audience and your ideal prospects, you'll just end up feeling kind of like you're just spinning your wheels, you're on that content creation hamster wheel and you're wondering why nothing seems to be working. So there are 3 key, what I call differentiators, that make all the difference here between engagement that just gets you likes and comments and engagement that gets you buyers and sales. So the first one is who you are marketing to. You want to really know and understand who is your ideal target market, those hot prospects that you want to work with that would be best suited for what you sell. And inside the Academy, this is something we work on and we dial in, because while you may potentially be able to serve a wide, broad audience with what you sell, you don't necessarily want to try and reach a wide, broad audience with your marketing or your advertising. And the main reason for this is because when your marketing is more generic or generalized, it makes it very hard to connect with people and those ideal prospects. There's that saying that speaking to everyone in your marketing is like speaking to no one. And this is really true, especially in a digital business where building that all important know, like, and trust factor is absolutely essential to helping ourselves stand out from our competition. The way people buy from us, that way people do buy from us and not someone else. It's so, so important. And then second, we want to think about what you are communicating to that ideal target market. Another reason why it's so important to zero in on your perfect people is because all of your messaging needs to speak to those specific people and maybe the challenges that they're facing or the pain they're experiencing. Otherwise, the content that we share just kind of becomes social information that's maybe interesting, but not necessarily important to that specific audience. And it may not make someone stop their scroll and notice us if the information that we're sharing is not specific enough. But when you know how to speak directly to your ideal prospects, you call them out from your audience, attract them to you in your marketing, that's when they will really stop and pay attention to what you're saying. And they'll start to see you as the authority in your niche, that go-to pro, and they'll begin to trust you enough to take action on your offers. And the third key differentiator here is how you reach that ideal target market. So there are two main ways that we have of attracting those people online. There is organic reach. So that's just posting on our social media, maybe posting reels, stories, engaging with our audience, kind of just using our time as currency, really, just putting all that content out there. And that is where a lot of us can start feeling kind of like we're bound to social media, that it is sucking all this time away from us because we're always putting out content. We feel that pressure to always be present and consistent. But it is a key part of your success in connecting with that ideal audience when it's done well. And you can do it in such a way that does not take so much time. There are strategies to make sure that it not only maximizes your efforts with your time, but by doing what we've been talking about here with making sure your messaging is zeroing in on your ideal target market so specifically, that maximizes your time. And then, of course, there is paid reach. So running paid ads. And both of these methods separately can help you generate leads and sales. But I will say that when you combine the two, they work phenomenally together. One supports the other. Something we have to remember is that we are on social platforms. So the social part of it has to come first. And people aren't necessarily on these platforms to see advertisements or to be pitched or to be sold to, but there is a way of kind of what they call relationship marketing and using that strategy in your business so that you have that organic reach. You have the ability to connect with people on a social level that then guides them into more of a transaction or a purchase. And when you combine your social efforts together with a paid ad strategy, and by the way, paid ads does not have to mean thousands of dollars spent. It could be as little as $5 a day. There are dollar Facebook ads that you can implement that long-term give you this reach and this ability to connect with people beyond what your organic efforts can do. So I do have a specific strategy of how to combine both the organic reach together with that low-cost paid ad strategy, and it produces amazing results. And it really helps you, again, maximize your time so that you don't feel like you are constantly on that content creation hamster wheel. And it saves you money in the long run because everything you're doing has a strategy behind it. And definitely inside the academy, we get to work together on personalizing a strategy for you and your unique business that can be leveraged to reach the goals that you specifically want to reach with your business. There's no one size fits all approach that works for everyone when it comes to marketing or advertising. There are so many nuances depending on your niche, your offer, your audience, that all need to be considered when formulating that specific roadmap for your particular business's greatest success online. So I hope to see you inside Carolyn's Academy because I would absolutely love to work with you and help you develop your own custom lead generation strategy so that you can really help your business stand out online, stand out from the crowd, and reach the goals that you hope to achieve. So I hope to see you there.
Oh, thank you so much, Christina. Okay, you guys, can you imagine getting the chance to talk to her on a regular basis to really hone in on your target person, to get that content speaking directly to them, being able to be seen as the authority in your niche, knowing how to reach people organically through the paid stuff, knowing how to do that relationship marketing, pulling all those pieces together in this beautiful system that gets everything flowing in your six-figure client finding system. So Christina, thank you so much. And thank you for being here live today. It's always such a gift to be able to get time with this woman. And so that's why I love that you're here, because people to experience your expertise and then to think, oh my gosh, I could have that all the time, ongoing basis, have access to you. So thank you so much. So appreciate you being here. All right. So what I want to do now is then I'm going to show you, let me show you back inside the Breakthrough Academy so that you can see that. We talked about, let's go back here. Hang on. We went back to, I got to go back here. Hang on. We're going back to, I got to move my Zoom windows again. And courses. Is it going to let me go? Always when you're sharing, it's a little sort of, there we go. Okay. So now you're seeing, so we talked balance. The balance project is these two. The pillar project, okay, so these are the videos that you're going through, the process that you're going through. And then these are the recordings of the live support that you're getting as you go through. And then the breakthrough project is where that expansion piece, that the scaling piece, we go into here. And there is so much in here because of all the experts, but it's not overwhelming, like you heard in some of those comments from our clients, because it's laid out in this beautiful, succinct form. And we have, when you're working on your lead generation specifically, we have it all grouped in here for you to really get that system in place, your social media, how to set it up, all those pieces to make sure that you're not just spending time online, but it's time online that you're meeting new people, that you're able to take them through your client finding process, and that you're actually growing your income and your impact through it. And then, of course, this is always an ongoing thing for all of us, right? So this takes you into some little snippet things that you can do in your day, how to really stand strong, how to handle challenges that come in, what to do when suddenly like your kids are off school and 7 relatives moved in with you, and what to do then, just all those pieces that happen in life. And so the Breakthrough Academy, where you're not only getting the pieces and the path, but the people to walk through with you. Let me share some of the comments. Here's the question that we asked. Why are you glad that you joined? I feel like everyone there with Carolyn get it. Either they've lived it or they're working through the process themselves and are more than supportive and willing to help. Carolyn and team are caring and knowledgeable. Everything learned is adaptable and buildable for each business. I have a roadmap now. The different pieces are connected. I was able to really talk out the answers to the fears. Okay, let's see. What positive outcomes have occurred since joining the Academy? Taught me how to be more presentable, helped me learn how to ask more questions, to be available for women I talk to, structure, focus on listening, helping. So this person was really talking about what they learned, even as, to be a stronger coach. I learned so much. I'm so happy I joined the Academy. Clarity on different required elements of business, how to divide your resources in each element, because we only have so much time and energy, right? How to figure that out, how to do it all without doing it all at the same time. I know what I have to do in each element. I feel like I know where I'm going and have the tools and confidence to get there. I mean, not alone, that statement right there. I know where I'm going and I have the tools and confidence to get there. I'm able to accept the no's and move from it, because that shift that you have when you know you're good, you got it, it's there. The no's are like, oh, okay, well, she wasn't right for it, or he wasn't right for it. More confidence with social media. So those are all some of the positive outcomes people listed. What makes the program different and special was this question. Carolyn's an expert and genuine coach who's really supporting. The Academy is structured in a way that is easy to navigate and easy to progress. So none of these overwhelming masses of info coming out, but a really succinct process. The caring of a team, they know about each person. They really try to get to know you as a person as it relates to your business. The one-on-one time with your coach, the option to sit in on other coaching sessions and hear what the group's challenges are, because you're in with this amazing group of high-level thinkers and people who really want to make a positive impact in the world. So it's really powerful to be in with each other. The personal time with Carol, it's Carolyn, but talking and planning my next step, able to have one-on-one and group chats, lots of resources. So just, all of this is in the Breakthrough Academy. And then the final question here, if you believe the Breakthrough with Balance Academy is a great program for women to find more balance and grow a sustainable, strong business, write a powerful final statement. This was the challenge I gave them that would help other women move past their fears and join the Academy. And so here's some of the ones that people wrote. If you're looking for the roadmap, the complete model, the support, and the understanding behind each step, the Academy is for you. It may take time to absorb and implement all the segments. Remember, we talked about it. It's not just like, boom, it's going to be done. It's a process. It depends on you, but you will gain so much. It's very worth it, and you will use it forever. If you know you want more, can do more, and have the drive to see your goals reached, join the Academy. These are coming from our clients. You have found the right place to grow both professionally and personally. You will not regret your decision for a second. Knowledge is power, and what you learn from this Academy will take you places you might not have ever been if you had not taken the chance and learned from Carolyn. Invest in yourself and let Carolyn, and I want to add, and the team, be the one to show you the way. The time and cost are paid back 100-fold. Be bold and take a leap of faith. So there we go. There is some of the things that came in from our clients. And so I want to really, encourage you, be bold, jump in, come join us in the Academy at whichever level is right for you. And let me show you again. I want to officially invite you to the Academy. Get all these components in place. You can start with one, you can start with two, you can do all three, but these are the three components of getting rockstar results. So, and you saw these before. Christine had 100% increase in sales. Charlotte is now speaking on stages because of the success she's having. Lauren says she increased her income every time she talked with us. Jennifer built 3 novels and her business from the ground up despite heading to the doctor every single day. Kimberly, one of our coaches, you saw her this morning when she was a client, 50% increase within 2 weeks and doubled her income after 3 months. Julie went from struggling to $14,000 a month with 3 kids and 2 businesses. So there's 3 options. It's one choice. Which one? Come join us. There is the link right there. And again, if you would like to see this, which is the summary of what the difference is, this one includes everything, the Breakthrough Academy. The Pillar program is going to include these 2, and then there's the Balance Project. So you can start small, move up, or you can just really move and get that. And again, we're going to take away the fear. We have a confidence clause. So if you, for some reason, get in the program and go, it's not for me, we're not going to hold you to it. We're not going to keep you here. We give you a window of time at the beginning to say, I'm okay. But nobody's used it because it is such a powerful program, and it will make so much of a difference in the effectiveness of your 6-figure client finding system, the speed that you can build it with, the strength of who you're bringing in that are not just going to be somebody who comes and then goes and comes and goes. You don't have a revolving door of clients anymore, but you have people who stay with you for life. That's one of the big differences too, is when you build your 6-figure client finding system correctly with all the pieces, nothing missing, and you do it in a way that feels simple and easy for you, and your days can just feel light and free and I got this. You can really attract in people who want to stay with you forever. Like you've seen it in our academy. Some of them are now part of our team. So people don't go anywhere. It's really effective when you get it built. So I want to invite you officially. And we have one final thing we're going to do here. We have a draw. Those of you who have been through all 3 parts of this with us and have really shown that you're like, I'm in, I want this, I'm going, let's do this. we are going to give one lucky person a scholarship. It is a half-price scholarship to the program of their choice. But for all of you, I really want to encourage you, come into the academy, jump in, just do it. We've got the confidence clause, and I promise you, you will be so grateful that you decided to become part of the Breakthrough Academy and whichever option it is that you choose for you. So let's do our draw. We've got our names in here. We're going to pull out that one lucky person. And there we go. This one jumped into my hand. Michaela Stone, congratulations. So Michaela, we will connect, message me personally. You have a scholarship to one of the pieces, one of the options for the Breakthrough Academy. And to all of you, again, your 6-figure client finding system. Get that balance piece, get those the 6-figure client finding pillars in place, all of them, and then set up for expansion and the scaling, and come do it with us. It's a lot easier, it's a lot faster, and it's a lot more fun when you're doing it with people who can walk you through step by step and really make it feel simple and effective. So thank you for joining us this week. I look forward to connecting with all of you. Remember, it's carolynbishop.com/academy to jump into any of those options right now. Or if you have questions for you and you want to find out a little bit more about anything, or you just like have a personal situation and you're like, how would I work this with this? What's this going to take? If you have any questions, you can book a call by going to carolynbishop.com/call. And I love connecting with people in person, as you've heard throughout this. So I look forward to seeing you then. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to Christina again for being on live, and all our coaches for sending in those videos. And we will see you hopefully